Facts First presents. People find hidden secrets in their homes that they never knew were there. Help us spread the word about Facts First by clicking that like button, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Most people believe that they know everything there is to know about their home. If you've been living there for years, you know every square inch of the interior and exterior of your home. There are some owners who make crazy discoveries, though, in their homes even years after living there. An Imager user who goes by the name MadHats86 found something in her home that she never expected. This woman ripped up her carpet and she was not prepared to face her house's enigmatic past. The woman called a friend and asked her to help tear up the carpeting in her home. She was going to be replacing it with new carpeting, and removing the old carpet would be a two-person job. Everything was going along fine until they were ripping up the carpet in the corner. When they lifted the carpet, they found a trap door underneath. The two women were shocked, and they tried to pry open the door. Finally, they got the door open and discovered a staircase that led down. At first, they were a bit worried about going down these stairs. They had no idea what could be down there. Finally, though, they mustered up the courage to go down the stairs and go exploring. When the women made it to the cellar, it looked ancient. The pipes were rusted, there was mold growing on the walls, and as creepy as it was, the women knew they had to keep exploring. At the bottom of the stairs was a shelving unit on one of the walls. There were mason jars on the shelves, and after taking a closer look, they found the jars were tightly sealed and still contained food. They assumed the food had been pickled. Whoever lived there before had quite a knack for pickling. Some of the jars were worn and damaged over time. Most of them were covered in a thick layer of dust. The women, they weren't sure how long the jars had been down there, but they assumed that it had been at least several decades. Typically, pickled food is preserved for much longer than if it were in a refrigerator or on a supermarket shelf. While the food was in mason jars, it still couldn't be trusted since the women had no idea how long the jars had been there and whether or not the person who put them there sterilized the jars first. So this woman, she wasn't the first to make an amazing discovery in her home. Ricardo Bush, he was renovating his home in Michigan when he discovered a trunk in a secret room behind one of the walls. When Ricardo opened up that trunk, he found piles of letters, documents, photographs, and other mementos that belonged to a family that lived there before him. He was able to track down the family, and he returned the trunk. Rudy Schlattner made a discovery of his own in his house. He went to visit his childhood home in the Czech Republic when he found a loose wooden board in the attic. There was a piece of string attached to the board, which kind of piqued his curiosity, and when he removed the board, he found old clothing, books, and other household goods. John Sims, a man from Tucson, Arizona, was looking at the blueprints of his home and he found a hidden room under the ground. After a bit of digging, he found a massive fallout shelter a few feet underground. In the shelter was old metal drums full of wafers and many cans of water. Someone had hidden that there just in case of a nuclear attack. Finally, when the police raided a home in Miami, Florida on suspicion of illegal activity, they didn't find anything at first. But then they moved the baby's crib located in the master bedroom and they found a mysterious trap door. When the police investigated, they found a grow room for marijuana. Because the room was hidden, the homeowners never expected the police to find out what they were doing. Arrests were made and the police came out looking like heroes. And this last story is kind of a sweet one. A father from England stashed away a treasure map when his daughter was born. There was a secret room in the house, and the map would lead his daughter to that secret room on her 6th birthday. Before sealing up the wall, her father placed a chest full of jewels behind the wall for his daughter to find during her treasure hunt. These stories show you that you just don't know what could be hiding in your own home. No matter how long you've been living there, it's possible that the home is hiding secrets that are just waiting to be discovered. Subscribe for more.